Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another one of the English lessons. I'm going to be honest, I tried to find a different way to make this, a little bit more special, make it, make the English lessons feel a little bit different. I tried to hang these lights up, which I got from one of my absolutely favorite aunties. This one's for you, 6'4". But the lights didn't really hang out all that, they didn't come out great on the camera. I'm going to have to try and find a way to refocus everything and get it back in the frame properly. So I'm centered if I sit here like this. Cool. So I'm just going to move everything across. I did try and shake everything up a little bit and it didn't really work out all that well. So today's lesson, our learning intentions and our success criteria are on the board, on the screen right in front of you. So by the end of the lessons, you should be able to hit these 3 I can statements. I can break down advertisements and find their persuasive techniques. We've done a little bit on this. We're going to look at it a little bit deeper today. I can plan and organize my ideas. And I can write my ideas in longer texts. You guys have practiced writing out your ideas. We're going to now expand on that and make our writing a little bit more detailed, a little bit deeper. Okay, well, I'm on that screen. Yeah, here we are. Excellent. And our success criteria, we're going to hit these 3 bits of work this lesson. We're going to view and deconstruct or break down the advertisements. I'm trying to use different words so that you guys can pick up the meaning of different words. If we're going to construct something, that means we're going to build. If we're deconstructing, we're breaking it down, tearing it down. We're going to plan out our writing with our ideas. So we're going to practice the plan, draft, and then publish model. And finally, I can write out a few Peel paragraphs. I don't want too many. All I want is a few. Now you guys might be wondering, what does Peel mean again? I know we did it the other day, but what does it mean? What is Peel? By the way, as I did that face, I thought, stop making all these weird faces on your lessons. Someone's going to screen cap you and turn you into a meme. Please don't. I'm ugly enough as it is. I don't need any extra help. All right, so what is Peel? So I moved my camera up here because I had stuff underneath here originally. This is the second time I've tried to record this lesson, by the way. So Peel is broken down into P-E-E-L. P, what is our point? So before we look at what our point is, we need to remember that a persuasive paragraph has at least 4 separate elements to it. That means it has a bare minimum of 4 sentences. That means it cannot be 3, 2, or 1. Has to at least have 4 sentences, 4 full stops, 4 capital letters starting a new sentence. You can have more than 4. I'd advise you to aim for 6 to 8 sentences for each paragraph, but you cannot just have 4. So point. What is the point of this paragraph? What am I trying to say? Remember we related this back to pizza. Mom, I want pizza for dinner. No. Mom, I want pizza for dinner because. Why are we saying this? We want pizza for dinner because pizza is awesome. Then we get to our explain. You're not just going to tell me something and expect me to believe it. You need to explain it to me. Tell me why. Pizza is awesome because we could get a half and half pizza, have 2 completely separate flavors mixed together, and it's like a party in our mouth. Example. Show me where I can see this. We could get half a meat lover's pizza, half a ham and pineapple, put them together, boom, sweet and sour. I don't know sweet and sour, but yeah, it's going to taste great. And link. So we're going to link this back to the question we're answering. Mom, this is why you can see that pizza is the best and we should get pizza for dinner right now. So you know what? I'm going to ask you guys to hit the pause button right now. Write this out into your workbooks. We're probably going to write it out most lessons that we look at Peel, just so it's something so that you guys can look back on and continue to review. And underneath here, I'm going to write the question that we're going to be working on this lesson. So, what are the advertisements doing to persuade us? This is our question. By the end of the lesson, we should be able to answer this question. If you haven't paused the video and you haven't copied down this pill stuff, copy it down now. I would also like you guys to write down this question. Because first we're going to plan out our ideas, and then we're going to write them down into what will become our sentences. So we're looking at some junk food advertisements that are aimed at children and teens. While I'm here, I'm going to move to this screen. I'm going to modify my camera that way. You know what? I'm just going to put myself here. All right, we ready? No, because I'm not on that screen. Cool. All right, so we're watching the first advertisement. We're going to look at what persuasive techniques they're using.
New Weetabix chocolate spoon size. Fuel for fun.
Okay, so let's watch that one more time. We're going to look for the techniques that they've used. What about that grabs your attention? By the way, I can full do the dance the girl did. I just don't have enough room. Don't meme that, please.
New Weetabix chocolate spoon size. Fuel for fun.
Okay, so. No, I don't want to play it again. So we're going to have a quick look at this screen. This screen kind of gives us an idea of the three main things that I saw. So what I want for you guys first, write down at least 2 things that this ad used to catch your attention. 3 things that this ad did to make you think, I might want to try those Weetabix. Which, I will admit, it throws me off that they're called Wheat-Bix and not just Weet-Bix, but it is what it is. So, pause the video if you need some time. 2 things that this ad uses or does to catch your attention. So here's where I really hope that you guys have actually paused the video and haven't just waited to see what I've done. So, over here, Weetabix. The 3 things that I noticed. The bright light behind the girl. Then we have the girl dancing. Which, mind you, 100% I can do it. I don't make this easy on myself, do I? Anyway. Girl dancing. And we have the toys coming to life. We also have
spoon size.
Fuel for fun, their catchphrase. So, we've got 4 separate ideas that the Weetabix gave us. And it's still throwing me off that I'm calling it Weetabix and not just Weet-Bix, but it is what it is. If I put that there, it should give me a bit more room for my face. So if you need a bit more time to copy this down, pause the video. If not, we're moving on. There we go.
Fuel for fun.
Finally it's morning, stretching, I'm yawning. PB&C is what I'm thinking of, and it only can be found in my Reese's Puffs. Nothing can compare to the creamy crunch. Peanut butter chocolate, great when separate, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic. Morning time epic. R-double-E.
Nothing beats the perfect combination of tasty peanut butter and chocolatey flavor and Reese's Puffs cereal, an epic part of a complete breakfast.
P to the U-double-F-S, yes.
We're going to try and watch that again.
Finally it's morning, stretching, I'm yawning. PB&C is what I'm thinking of, and it only can be found in my Reese's Puffs. Nothing can compare to the creamy crunch. Peanut butter chocolate, great when separate, but when they combine, they make the morning time epic. epic. Morning time epic. R-double-E.
Nothing beats the perfect combination of tasty peanut butter and chocolatey flavor and Reese's Puff cereal, an epic part of a complete breakfast.
P to the U-double-F-S, yes.
Okay, so we're going to jump through different parts of this video. While we're having a quick look at some of these different elements, this is one of the big, image takeaways that we can see from Reese's Puffs. I want you to come up with at least 2 things that this ad does to persuade us, or 2 things that this ad has to persuade us. Pause the video, give me your 2 things, ready, set, go. Now, as we flick through the video and we look at one color that's constantly coming up, that it's all the way through the advertisement. I want to get the stairs. The stairs are even lighting up that color. The color orange. So, Reese's Puffs. Color. What color did we say it was? That's right. Orange. This is the color that is meant to make you think of the product. Much in the same way, Coca-Cola uses red to make you think of Coke. What color is Pepsi? Blue. Not the drink itself, like the container. You know what I mean. When you think about all of these different big brands, most big brands have a color that you attach to them. Coles is red. Woolworths is green. McDonald's is red and yellow. KFC is red and white. All of these different products have different colors. Another thing that this video used was, I don't know if we should call it rap. We're going to call it music. We're going to call it catchy music. They used catchy music. One of the things that I thought was a little bit humorous, like not ha 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 funny, but ha ha funny was Mama morning. The record scratch with the plate. It's meant to sort of make you get, once you hear a song so many times, you end up singing it in your head. And this is hoping that the kids are singing a song when they see it, or they see it in the aisle and they start singing the Reese's Puff songs. Like, Mom, we gotta get Reese's Puffs. And I'm going to put this in quotation marks because they're trying to get the idea of a cool kids like Reese's. Now, if you need a bit of time to copy that down, go right ahead, pause the video. If not, boom, roasted. We're on to the next one.
Nothing beats the perfect combination of tasty peanut butter and chocolatey flavor and Reese's Puff cereal, an epic part of a complete breakfast.
P to the U-double-F-S, yes.
Lucky Charms. Oh, yeah. Yum. They're magically delicious.
Those are me Lucky Charms.
Follow me. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons, hourglasses, rainbows, and tasty red balloons.
Hey! Lucky Charms cereal, part of a good breakfast.
And blue moons.
All right, we're going to watch that one more time. Then we're going to look at what different things that they use.
Lucky Charms. Oh, yeah. Yum. They're magically delicious.
Those are me Lucky Charms.
Follow me. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons, hourglasses, rainbows, and tasty red balloons.
Hey! Lucky Charms cereal, part of a good breakfast.
Okay, so Lucky Charms. Admittedly, I've never tasted Lucky Charms, so I don't know if they're magical, but we're just going to have to go for the advertisement tells us. So, what is it about Lucky Charms that makes their product stand out? So first they have, pause the video and come up with 2 of your own, is what I meant to say before I wrote that up. Come up with 2 of your own, pause the video, ready, set, go. Colors. They use the rainbow and many colors of the sweets in their product. The accent of the leprechaun. What else do they have? So this part, if you can see the sort of the miniature screen, when they're jumping on all of the different sweets, jumping on the sweets to make you focus on the lolly part of the cereal. So there we got 3 for Lucky Charms. Now, we're going to sit here together and we're going to watch through the rest of these advertisements. I want you to find at least 2 of the persuasive techniques for 2, that's in the camera now, 2 of the advertisements that we're looking at. So you're going to have 1 advertisement, 2 persuasive techniques. Another advertisement, 2 persuasive techniques. You can choose any of the 2 that come up in the rest of this clip.
New Wildberry Red. Wildberry Red. The fruity taste. Wildberry. Taste the fruitiness. Wildberry. All I want is to taste them. Part of a breakfast that's nutritious. It's absolutely.
Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
Trix fruit flavored cereal with new Wildberry Red swirls.
So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a hand with that one. So this is called Trix. I don't know why I know this, but they use the catchphrase of Silly Rabbit, tricks are for kids. And you got to come up with 2 more of your own. But yes, that is the catchphrase of the company. If you want to pause it, write that down. Ready, set, go. Boom, roasted.
Making a Happy Meal with Ronald and Friends.
Burger up!
Ta-da!
Bravo, hot fries coming through.
Ronald, the Happy Meal isn't happy yet.
Gucci, Gucci, go!
It just needed a good tickle.
And now, straight from my McDonald's Happy Meal, please welcome the stars of it.
Release the crudes!
Might not want to eat that. Or that. That's not food. This is food.
Eating right can be fun when you make balanced choices like milk and fruit in your McDonald's Happy Meal. There's also a slam bang toy from the new DreamWorks movie, The Croods, rated PG.
So with both of these advertisements, they tried to make you see characters that you recognize, characters that you might be attracted to. So when I say attracted to, I mean that this would have been a really big advertisement that was out when the movie The Croods was in cinemas. When there were all of the ads for it all over TV, McDonald's tried to piggyback on top of that and to make you want to come and get the Croods toys. Because they're free with the Happy Meal, why not?
In this moment, I just feel so alive. 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 I wish that I could have this moment alive.
Okay, that was a Pepsi advertisement. I'm going to be really honest. I know that that was a famous person in there at one point. I don't know who it was. But that might be one of the persuasive techniques.
I look and stare so deep in your eyes. I got you more and more every day. Crazy right now, your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you please me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Hi, can you tell me how to get back to the interstate?
All right, 2 techniques if that was your chosen ad.
Come on, kid. I'm Drew Brees.
And I'm Harry.
Who?
From One Direction.
Dudes, won the Super Bowl.
Platinum album.
MVP.
On the cover. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hey, man. Give me the Pepsi, and I'll get you a tryout.
Cool. Hit me, Drew.
Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. Admittedly, at the start of the ad, I didn't know who any of those people were. But in any case, you guys should by now have 2 different ads with 2 points for each ad. So there's 4 points all up with, 2 and 2. So now we're going to use the notes that we have, and I'm going to make this a bit smaller. And we're going to, so I'm just going to copy this so I have a part of it down here. Bear with me while if I make it a size 15, is that should work. Okay, now we're going to turn this into our appeal paragraph. Coming back up to our question. Okay, what are the advertisements doing to persuade us? That technically should have a capital W for Weetabix. The Weetabix advertisement uses, and we could pick any one of these. So we're going to choose the toys coming to life to persuade us to buy the product. Full stop. Explain. The toys do not normally come to life. Spoiler alert. But when the girl is eating her Weetabix, they come to life. Full stop. The toys then dance with the girl, impressing her friends. Full stop. Oh, I've covered that with my face. I'm sorry. The toys come to life with the girl. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna move my head. There we go. The toys come to life. Oh, I'm over here. Sorry, multiple screens. My brain's not working. Impressing her friend. So we can delete this part now because we have the one that we need. I'm going to mute my phone very quickly. I'm sorry, guys. Now we're going to have our example. Where can we see this? The friends all look very shocked when they are watching the girl dance. This makes people think that their friends will be impressed if they eat Weetabix. Full stop. And then our link. This is how we can see that Weetabix tries to persuade us. Full stop. Now, we've got more than one sentence for each. For this one we have 2, and for this one we have 2. So it's more than one sentence for each part. How do we turn these different sections into a full and proper paragraph? And it's as simple as that. That's our paragraph. Once we have all of the things set up, we can be sure that we have answered our question properly. What's a way that you guys can do this so that you don't have to write it out 2 times? So for our remaining paragraphs, I want you guys to try it this way. So I'm going to like lean forward so I might not be in the center of the camera, so I apologize. So the first one, this is our point. You might want to write a little P next to your point sentence to make sure that you're on track. E, there's our first explain. E, for our example, and L for our link. Now, as you guys might know, my writing isn't always neat, and I don't expect you guys to have perfect handwriting all the time. So if you have this PEEL throughout your paragraph, and at the end, just so that you can feel a bit neater, if you want, you can even cross it out. But for now, I want you to write it in and leave it in there. Okay, that looked like a P when I wrote it, doesn't look like one on the screen. So I'm going to, there we go. So now we're going to take another one. I'm thinking we might use, so we've done our Weetabix, Reese's Puffs. So I'm going to bring this down so that we can have a look at it. So which should we use for Reese's Puff? Let's say, get a show of hands for a vote. Should we use the color orange? Okay, 5. The catchy music. 2. Geez. Or the cool kids like Reese's, the catchphrase. Okay, no one likes cool kids like Reese's. So we're going to go with the color orange. Yes, I know that was a bit. No one actually put their hands up to vote. Or if you did, I couldn't see you. Okay, there we go. So this is going to be my point sentence. We're going to come back up to the question, what are the advertisements doing to persuade us? Reese's Puffs use the color orange to persuade their audience. Full stop. Explain. They use the color orange. They use the color orange to make sure that the audience, so they use the color orange to make sure that the audience sees the color and associates it with their product. This means that when people see the color orange, they think of Reese's Puffs. Full stop. Example. The color orange appears throughout the ad, especially when the boy is walking down the stairs and when the product is shown. Full stop. Then we've got our link sentence. This is how we can see Reese's tries to persuade its audience to buy Reese's Puffs. Full stop. So here we've got all 4 sections of our peel paragraph. I can delete that. So we've planned our paragraphs up here, and then we've written them out in the proper peel format. What I want you guys to do, I want you to write 2 more peel paragraphs using 2 of the ads that you have analyzed on your own. So now we're going to have a quick flick back up to the top. Did we view and deconstruct the ads? Yes, we did. Did we plan our writing? Yes, we did. And did we write out a few peel paragraphs? We've done some together. Now you're going to go and do some on your own. So you can cross this out. I've done mine. Hopefully you're going to do yours. And hopefully you've broken down your 3 I can points. I know that I can now that I've done this work, and I hope that you can as well. I can break down advertisements and find their persuasive techniques. I can plan and organize my ideas, and I can write my ideas into longer texts. In any case, if you have any questions, please email me or your classroom teacher. We're still here to help you. We're always contactable. I'm trying to move my mouse so I can get ready to stop recording when I stop talking, so I'm not sitting there awkwardly waiting to get to the point. In any case, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.